We can see how much time you have left to live right now. Imagine inheriting that countdown in your brain, every breath a timer. The moment you open your eyes, you taste a deadline. You hear the clock in your own skull. People look at others first, not themselves. Numbers hover above heads like neon halos. Some show years, some show seconds. A tiny red cursor above a stranger's brow, counting down. What happens when you realize you're not the first to notice? A child stares at a parent's timer and freezes. The parent trembles, eyes shaking with centuries of secrets. Then a whisper, "I don't have much left." The scene tightens. A man glances at 5 seconds on a stranger's screen and the world tilts. A life ends in the street and the city inhales in fear. If calm people are suddenly suspected, who keeps faith in another heartbeat? Notice, fear spreads like wildfire. A city block becomes a maze of glances and alarms. Nobody trusts the sound of a sigh anymore. A mother holds a timer to her chest, counting the seconds she can't bear to lose. A father watches his child's timer, realizing every smile could be borrowed time. Then a cruel realization. Time is a weapon you can't return. Society buckles under the weight of a clock. Jobs lose meaning because one more paycheck won't rescue a fading life. Money? It loses its grip as value slips through fingers. Billionaires panic. The stock ticker screams in a dozen languages. Prisoners feel oddly free, and schools shut down because tomorrow isn't certain. The world learns to live with a ticking apocalypse in the air, and the contrast hurts. Wealth and privilege shrivel while everyone else learns to choose quick. Morality fractures in the dim glow of countdowns. Long-time survivors become stingy, like wolves guarding hours. Short-time people become brutally honest, their secrets spilled in seconds. Crime spike, then suddenly drop as fear rearranges legality. Love becomes dangerous, intimacy a gamble, trust a rare commodity. If I asked you, would you tell me your own timer's truth? Then the twist, the clock's rebel. Timers start changing, bending the rules of fate. Fear makes time slip away faster. Love seems to slow it, a cruel paradox. Hatred speeds the seconds, like a current ripping through the wires of a city's nerves. And in that chaos, you see the real edge. Time is not constant. It's a weapon in human hands, and we wield it on each other. Look at yourself now. What would you do if your timer shifted by a whisper? You feel in your chest, a ghost chorus counting your next move. The revelation lands like a cold mercy. Mortality is communal, but the countdown is intimate. So tell me, when you finally listen to your own clock, who do you turn toward? Do you run to someone? Do you hide from love? Do you search for a truth that can't be bought or begged? If you could know your end, would you want to know it all? What would you do first if your timer announced its truth? Who would you avoid? Who would you run to? And would you still want to know? Or would the answer swallow you whole? The silence after this question is your own final test.